Super Mario Bros. 3 is one of my favorite games ever made, just behind Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, and VVVVVV. However, despite me really loving a lot of the game, there are just two levels that stick out as a sore thumb, but for all the wrong reasons. Those levels are the 5th level in World 6, 6-5, and the 1st level in World 7, 7 Tower. These two levels are probably my least favorite part about the entire game. And today, I'll try my best to explain why. Welcome to the first episode of my level analysis series. This is meant to be the first episode of many to come from a brand new series of mine where I take a look at certain levels from games and break them down into 3 sections. We'll talk about these levels from a layout, aesthetic, and highlight standpoint. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into 6-5. Okay, so 6-5's layout. I've returned to this game of Maze Floor. You start a level in an outside area with giant ice blocks. There's nothing else to really do other than enter the green pipe, so you move on. That puts us into a cave area with these disgusting buster beetles trying to freak you out by throwing blocks at you. Anyways, you then find another pipe, but it doesn't do anything so awesome. Then you find some bricks you can pick up and throw. There's also a question mark block with a Tanuki suit. Continuing on with the level, there are some obstacles and blocks you need to jump over. After that, you find another pipe that puts you into a small room with another Tanuki suit. Following the next pipe, that takes us to... Why are we back here? So yeah, all of this just leads you back in a circle. So where on earth are we actually supposed to go? Well, you may have noticed that while I was playing, you may have noticed these holes in the ceiling. So let's take a look at those. There are 6 of these, and the first one has nothing, okay? So moving on, the second one and the fourth one lead to a small corridor with 11 coins. The third leads to a small area with bricks, and the one in the middle has a 1-up, which is always nice. The 5th one is the exit, which I absolutely hate because to open it up, you have to use a Koopa shell. Now, normally that would be a nice little puzzle, but the fact that the shell can just wake up is just extremely annoying. After opening it up, you have to enter the pipe and run to the ending. Oh, and if you're wondering, the 6th floor also has nothing. Very exciting stuff, I know. This is just disgusting in terms of level design. There is 0 indication that you have to use the Tanuki suit, and for players who don't know how to fly, this can be a big problem for them. So yeah, I don't see any way you could like this. However, I do think the aesthetic is a bit better. This level is supposed to take place inside a cold underground cave with a nice white and cyan color for the walls. The pipes are green with a white and cyan reflection from the walls. The starting area is completely made out of giant ice blocks. I really like when these appear. It always makes the level look a bit nicer. The ending area is made out of normal ground and small ice blocks for walls. As for some highlights, I don't know, I guess I found a missing block on the map. The second level is 7 Tower. This is without a doubt one of the worst levels in Mario history. Let's just break it down step by step and see. You start the level off in a room full of bricks. There's not much else to really do other than to move to the right, so you move on. That takes you to a door, and entering it takes you to a mostly empty hallway with a few things like this boo stretch with no boo, and some waffle structures without waffles. Going to the left also has nothing, but going to the right takes you to another door leading to a brand new room with a lava, a platform, and 4 question mark blocks. 3 on the platform and 1 on this higher platform with a fire flower. Also, there's another pipe that doesn't do anything. These levels were clearly made by the same person. So if that pipe doesn't take us to anything, where on earth are we actually supposed to go? Well, in the starting room, you may have noticed this wall right here, and if you break the bricks at the bottom, you find a gray P-switch. Hitting this P-switch spawns in 2 doors. The bottom one takes you back to the hallway, so that's pointless, but the top one takes you to a blue room with 2 pipes. The first one takes you to another room with the Tanuki suit. I also don't like waiting for these bricks to turn into coins. Luckily, you can kind of speed this up if you equip a Tanuki suit before the level, but still. Anyways, the second pipe takes you back to the room with lava. So where do we go now? Oh, that's simple. Take the Tanuki suit to the left of the hallway and randomly just fly up. If you get lucky, you'll find a pipe on the ceiling. What the f? There is absolutely no indication that this pipe exists at all. What, just because this waffle thing has its brightest point facing upwards as opposed to because the pipe is up there or something? This is just terrible level design. Once you get up there, you just have to fight Boom Boom, who I guess can now fly, but it's still really easy. The aesthetic isn't much better either. It's just plain Mario 3 castle colors, with gray being used for the starting room, the lava room, and the Boom Boom fight. The hallway and pipe room are both blue, however the hallway does have a checkered floor, which is kind of nice. Other than that, though, this level is pretty boring. I mean, you could literally recreate it in Mario Maker. So yeah, the aesthetic is also quite lame. I do have one highlight, though. If you equip the Tanuki suit before entering the levels, you can break the bricks at the beginning, and due to the starting room and the lava room being right next to each other, you can actually glitch into the lava room by crouching underneath one of the bricks and then letting go. That way, you can just enter the door to the left, run it up to the pipe, and then finish the level that way. So for my ranking of Super Mario Bros. 3 levels, 6-5 would be in last place, while 7 Tower would just sneak past it because of that cool trick. But anyways, that's it for this video. Do you think the starting room in 7 Tower is the most rated thing in gaming history? Hate me for thinking it's the second worst level in the game? Let me know in the comments. I gotta be honest, these videos are not living up to my expectations. First, I hope the tier list video comes out before the end of April, only for it to come out in May. Then the Yo video is less than 5 minutes in length, and it sucks. This is just ridiculous. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!